Hello there. In today's topic, let's discuss about misleading graphs. Before we begin, I recall the television ad for a gulab jamun brand. A small boy came back from school and tells his mom that he bagged second place in the running race. His mom was happy with this achievement and gave him additional pieces of gulab jamun that she had prepared for the festival. Then she asked how many of them participated in the running race. The boy smiled and said a total of 2 people, including me, and ran away. Though it sounds funny, it tells us how data is vital to interpret anything. There are several types of charts and graphs. We are going to talk about a few here, mainly about misleading graphs. Imagine your hostel mess is providing idli for nearly 20 days in a month for a breakfast, and plain dosa for the remaining 10 days. Hostel mates made a complaint to the authority to revise the menu. But the caterer does not want to alter the menu, and he came up with a below graph to validate his point. He claimed that dosa has much higher calories than idli. He said he's serving idli by considering the well-being of the students. Hold your breath and look at the graph he has presented. Do you believe this? Our common sense knows that dosa has calories higher than idli, but the graph is giving us an illusion that dosa is indeed a villain. What do you think has gone wrong here? If you take a closer look, you could see that y-axis does not start at 0. This graph is called a truncated graph. These graphs can create the impression of important change where there is relatively little change. Now look at the corrected graph. Oh, what a sense of relief for those lovers. So what is the takeaway point here? While using bar graph, check whether the y-axis has started with 0. Now look at the graph below. It tells about the number of grandmasters per year between 1987 to 2019. What is the impression the graph is creating on your mind? It might make you think that we have not grown enough in chess. Now look at the graph below. Vishwanathan Anand became the first grandmaster from India in 1988. In 2020, there are 66 grandmasters in India. It took nearly 2 decades to grow from 1 grandmaster to 20 grandmasters in India. But in just 5 years, that is between 2015 to 2019, there are nearly 28 grandmasters in India. In the first graph, the y-axis has an interval of 10 units like 0, 10, 20, 30, etc. And in the second graph, the y-axis has smaller units like 0, 1, 2, 3, etc., which is necessary to show the relevant change. Though the y-axis started at 0, by manipulating the scale of the y-axis, data can lose its importance. So what is the takeaway point? Beware of axis manipulation. Do you remember the lazy donkey story that we learned in childhood? Just to recall the story, a donkey carrying a salt sack slipped into the river and found out that the weight of the sack is getting reduced. It did the same thing for the cotton sack and got into trouble. Just for a fun comparison, dual axis is like salt and cotton against the water. Analyze it carefully to avoid the trouble. Let's assume me and my friend have started 2 different YouTube channels. I started a math puzzle channel, my friend started a gaming channel. See the growth rate of 2 YouTube channels in the last 10 months. What? Math puzzle channel is growing faster than gaming videos? Oh wait, my friend's channel has started earning from YouTube, but I have not even gotten a single paise. So what's wrong here? Look at the below graph. There are 2 y-axes, one on the left showing subscriber count for the gaming channel, and the y-axis on the right shows the subscribers for the math channel. The gaming channel has 5k subscribers, and the math channel is yet to reach 1k subscribers. So what is the takeaway point here? Dual axis, handle with care. We can make and break with graphs. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel and visit my website mathyan.com. Thank you.